everybody. Just a little heads up. Today is the 8th, so it's time to get pumped up with my pump. And this is the what I designed for my sleeping. Actually, it's not even designed for sleeping. It's a toy gun holster, but it's made out of Velcro. So, and it fits perfectly for my pump. So it makes it good for also for like sparring and stuff because it's versatile. So I can move it around. So I can put it behind me on either side. It can go on this side too if I want. It depends on where I'm infused at, which is where they'll put the injection site. And that can vary too because you gotta rotate your injection sites. So, but I found out today I'm not getting infused yet. They want to make sure that I know everything there is to possibly know about my Medtronics 780 and trying to figure out exactly everything that it does. I pretty much already figured a lot of it out. I've read halfway through, not even halfway through, to page 110 or something like that of the manual, and I finished all the other books. So I pretty much have a rough idea. It's just actually living with the thing. And that's what I've been doing for the last week is I've been wearing it during my workouts and stuff just to get used to the feel of it because I'm going to be pretty much wearing this 24/7. I can take it off and turn it off or shut it off for a little while, but after a little bit it's going to be warning me it'll be bleeping and warning me to put it back on. So I'm about to leave for this appointment, but it's not going to be my infusion, so it's just a class. So I just thought I'd let everybody else know what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I felt like a tour out of running most of the time. I don't want to use up too much energy because I got to drive for 20 minutes, and then I don't know how long the thing is going to be, but it's going to be during the lunch hour for me because I usually eat around 1 o'clock. Our appointment's at 2:30 actually. So that's what I'm doing. But anyway, I got my little Medtronic bag all packed up, ready to go. It's got all the stuff I need for my first class. In some ways, I can't wait to get started on this thing, but at the same time, I'm already seeing that some of me prefers the freedom of not wearing this thing. However, 2 to 4 shots a day. Change the infusion site every 3 days. No shots. 3 or 4 times a day. Change the infusion site. And the scale balances back and forth like this, and I'm like, okay, and then deal with the hassle hassle of, having to sleep with it, making sure that it's always running, changing batteries. Oh yeah, already after a week of wearing it, I experienced my first battery change. And I really hope the batteries last longer than a week. But I think it was because they were already packed in with my pump. So they could have been sitting up in there in a box for a year. I don't know. Fresh batteries are usually last a little longer than old batteries. Don't ask me where the electricity goes. But anyway, but it was cool when it did turn off. Well, it didn't turn off. It started beeping, telling me to change the battery. So then I took out the battery, and I thought it was going to be fine. I was going to leave it for a couple hours and go about my business doing other things. I don't have to worry about it yet. And I found this kind of cool though, and I read up on it too. But every 30 seconds after you remove the battery, for some reason it has some kind of reserve charge that'll send off a little beep beep, letting you know that you haven't put the battery back in. So now you have to go put a battery in immediately. So, and that's in order to keep the pump still working. So that was kind of cool. Learning a lot of things. Because I haven't worn one for so many years, that's the reason why I'm looking at it. Some of it is a downfall because it's not as comfortable as I thought it would be. Especially since I found out one thing, getting in and driving, I always don't want it on my left side. So on a day that I don't plan on driving anywhere, I'll wear it on my left side. Which means that for 3 days after I put the infusion site in, I can't go nowhere. Because when I have it on the right hand side, I can get in the car and it doesn't catch on the door, it doesn't catch on the seat or anything else, and have a possibility of pulling it right off the clip. You know what I mean? So now wearing it this way, I don't know. I might have to try to get into the car with the left side. This is a new thing that I was thinking of over the last few days. I said, keep going dark and then one light. There's nothing changing the lighting. I don't get it. That's weird. Okay. Maybe my apartment's haunted. I've been thinking that for a couple of years. I've been living here for 2.5 years. And like, all my electronics act weird sometimes. Anyway, have a nice day, everybody.